My name is Gus Labrado, and my third SportsMed 3 project is injury prevention on the TFL sprain. My athlete. My athlete's name is Brody DeFranco. Brody plays football at wide receiver position and runs track during winter and spring. He does indoor track during the winter and outdoor during the spring. Specifically, he's a hurdler. He has suffered from prior hip injuries and has been to countless physical therapy sessions for these issues. However, I am integrating in exercises he's unfamiliar with and has not done in his old routines. What is the TFL? The TFL is the tensor fasciae latae. It's a muscle on the outside of the hip in the upper thigh area. It's part of the muscle group that helps with the movement and stability of the hip and pelvis. The TFL is unique. It works with the IT band to assist flexion, abduction, internal rotation, and stability. It's an uncommon injury, but overuse does affect it. The TFL can be seen along top the head of the femur. In this picture, it's on the top left. It'll highlight it, tensor fasciae latae. It's a smaller muscle, but it's there. What are my goals for this program? My goal for this program is to teach our clients something new and prevent injury. My client has a good chance at winning state for 110 hurdles this year, and I want to help him best I can. He's already knowledgeable on the topic of the TFL injury, so I also want to expand upon his knowledge and learn something new myself. What exercises did I have him do? All right. The first exercise I had him do was just band resisted abduction and extension. I had him tie a band around his waist, put it alongside his hip, and just I had him start doing the extension and abduction in order to activate those muscles. That was almost like a warm-up exercise for him. The second exercise I had him do was ankle resisted abduction. I had him use a mini band because his hips were strong enough to do that. I had him do 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps on this, depending on how many he could do comfortably. I'll show you that one more time. Ideally, I wanted him to keep his legs straight, but the bend is also okay. It allows for him to do a fuller movement. The third exercise I had him do was a pretty simple exercise. It was just weighted kettlebell pickups. I had my athlete imitate his running motion as he would on a track. So this is also like a proprioception exercise or a sport-specific exercise where it's going to get him ready for his race. I had him do just leg I had him do leg extensions over the kettlebell. So I had him do this because it would activate his quad and his hip at the same time. I wanted him to keep his back straight. That way he'd feel the burn in his hip. This one, since it was an easier exercise, I had him focus on higher reps with a fewer amount of sets. So I had him do 3 sets of about 15 exercises. I want to build up that muscle and make him used to higher volume because running is higher volume. What more can be done for this? Well, to prevent TFL sprains, it's normally an acute injury for Brody. Brody has a bad habit of running without warming up because he just doesn't want to warm up sometimes. But the 2 times he's ran without warming up, he has sprained this ligament, and it's put him out for about 3 to 4 weeks at a time. So it can be pretty detrimental to a season. And since my athlete does have a good chance at making state or at winning state this year for 110 hurdles, I want to make sure he doesn't do that and ruin the rest of his season. So stretching and dynamic warm-ups would greatly benefit him. And my conclusion, is this project successful? I have no idea. If my client continues to integrate these exercises, I have full confidence that this project will be successful, but I can't force him to do these exercises. I had him do the exercises about 4 days in the 2 weeks I've had him work for me. And so far it's been pretty good. But outside of that, I don't know. I can't force him to do these exercises, so I hope he does. Thank you for watching this.